today's look is this look right here. I say that in every single one of my intros, and I don't know why. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be doing my intro in this look and be filming like a black smoky eye. Anyways, this is the look that I filmed for you guys today. It is a very classic inspired fall time look. You can wear this every single day during the day. You can wear this to go out. You can wear this whenever. This look is something that I have been wearing for as long as I can remember, and every time I get it on, I love it. It's something that never goes out of style. You can wear it year round. I love it. And with the red lip, you know how I am with my warm tones, and it's just, I don't know, I love it. I think it's so beautiful and so classic, and it is so easy to achieve. It's not time consuming at all just because our eyes are so simple. I did do a soft cut crease for you guys today. This is a look that I did post myself on Instagram wearing a couple months ago, and a lot of you asked me if I could please do this look in a tutorial. I did keep all the products the same, the lipstick is the same, everything is the same in that it was in that picture, except for the fact that in the picture I was wearing more of an intense cut crease. The reason I kept it so simple today is just because I wanted to, number one, keep this like an everyday kind of look, and number two, I do have another very smoky look that I want to film for you guys, and it's a very intense cut crease. So yeah, I just decided to keep this one simple. I hope you guys love it. Like I said, it's so easy to accomplish. You'll see that when I'm filming. It's something that all of you can do. It does not take a ton of product. If you have a red lipstick, a light brown eyeshadow, a dark brown eyeshadow, and a very milky white eyeshadow, you're good to go. Our blush today is a very neutral, peachy tone blush. I use the Blush Gingerly by MAC Cosmetics, but if you have anything that's like a peachy tone, that's gonna work. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Oh yes, I did use all of my new Morphe brushes as I promised. I did a video for you guys like when I got them in the mail. I opened them in front of you and everything and did like a first impressions video for you guys, and in that video I did promise that I would use them in this one, and I did, and I gotta tell you, I have new brushes. Like, I'm probably gonna be ordering doubles of all these brushes just because I want to use them for my freelance work as well. I absolutely love them. This brush right here, like I said, is the first brush. This was the main brush I wanted to buy just because I love it. If you want to know more of all those reasons, jump on over and watch that video. But yes, I did use these brushes in this video. I absolutely love them. So if you are interested in them after you guys watch this tutorial, they're all in my first impressions and they're all listed in the description bar below, as will all the products that I used in today's video. And that is all. I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's jump into the tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye guys.
Hey guys! Okay, so we're going to be starting with our skin today, and I'm going to be mixing the Strobe Liquid by MAC with a little bit of my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I am so excited to be using this brush. I got this brush in the mail a couple days ago. I opened it when I did my first impression video on them for you guys, and I have not used it to do my makeup just because I promised you guys that I would use them for the first time in my next video, and I gotta tell you, I love them. This for sure is going to be my new everyday foundation brush. It applied my entire foundation just so quickly and so evenly, and I just love it, and it looks natural on. There's just nothing about this brush that I was not happy about, so big thumbs up on the Morphe M439 foundation brush. Next, I am going in and I am going to be doing my concealer. I am keeping my highlight pretty natural today. I say natural, there's nothing natural about this look, but I am keeping my highlight as close to natural as possible today, just because I say there's nothing natural about this look, but our eyes are pretty natural aside from the liners. So I didn't want to go too over the top with my highlight. I kind of wanted to, keep everything pretty balanced. So I did just go in and I used the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade, it's either fair or light. I will list it below. And then I just blended all of that out with a damp beauty blender. Now I am going in with my second brand new Morphe brush, and I'm setting everything. To set everything today, I am using MAC's Emphasize powder, and I am mixing it with Maybelline Fit Me. It's the translucent powder. It's, the square compact looking one. That's the one I used. Then I did go in and do my brows, but you guys have seen me do that, so we're moving on to our eyes. And the first shadow that we are going to be using today is Blanc Type. It is just a very, very matte, very pigmented, milky white eyeshadow. I absolutely love this eyeshadow, and we are going to be applying this all over our entire eye area from our brow bone down. After that, we are going to be going in with our first shadow, and this is another one of my new Morphe brushes. I absolutely love this brush as well, and this is the shade Wedge by MAC, and we are going to be just applying that all over our upper crease area. You really want to make sure you blend this pretty high because we are going in with a soft cut crease. When you do a cut crease, you want to make sure that your crease is really dark and intense, but everything above that is really nicely blended out. So with that being said, I do go in a couple times and I switch between these two brushes just because you don't want to go in super dark to begin with and then have to work around too much product on your eye area. So I go in with a little bit of shadow, blend it out, and then I go back in with a little bit more of my darker shadow. I just kind of feel that this, especially if you're beginning and you really don't wear a cut crease ever, you really want to start with a little and then intensify, which is what I'm doing right here. And I am going back in with Cork and just any goat hair brush, and I am blending back and forth, back and forth. When you are doing a cut crease, the darkest color that you're using, you do just only want to do the back and forth motions, because if you don't, then you will blend this color too high and it'll look absolutely ridiculous. So back and forth motions and lots of blending. This look takes a lot of patience because you are doing a lot of blending, but if you stick with it and blend it out, you will pull this look off absolutely flawlessly. Now I'm going in with Blanc Type again on a MAC 242 brush, and I am packing this all over very intensely everywhere. I am even blending this up into my crease, and this is what's really going to carve out that cut crease area and that cut crease look for you. As you can see, the difference between, your crease area and your lid is so intense and so extreme that you really don't want to blend the two together. You just kind of want to have that lid stop right at your crease. Now I'm going back in with Cork because after you apply that, it does kind of dim out that crease area. So I am going back and forth, and then once I reach the very corner of my eye, I'm kind of doing C motions and I'm flicking that color upwards, and that's how you're really gonna pull together the cut crease effect. After that, you do want to go in and intensify your lids one more time. Like I said, guys, this look is a very back and forth between brushes and shadows look, but if you stick with it, it's absolutely gorgeous when you're done with it. Next, we are going to be going in and doing our liner. As always, I am using the Maybelline Eye Studio in the shade Blackest Black, and then I am using a 266 angled brush by MAC. And I really do fast forward through this. I do a really, really intense wing, but I don't do anything different. I just thicken the wing, or I just thicken the upper part of my eye. I basically kind of angle that right through my crease area, and then I fill everything in. There's nothing really too different about it, except you do want to kind of angle this liner pretty high. So I angled mine towards the tail of my eyebrow, and I didn't pull it all the way in. I kind of pulled my brush downwards and let the hairs of my brush kind of fall off of my eyelid, and wherever that happened, I just stopped my eyeliner right there, and then I really tight lined my lash line. So that is how I did my liner. If you guys really want a slowed down video on how I do my liner, there is a video. I will link it down below for you guys that I go through my liner. Now I'm just doing a small coat of mascara on my upper lashes because I am going in with my falsies. I know that I have said before that I hated these lashes. I tried them before. I just tried them again today because I kind of feel like I repeat and repeat with the Ardell lashes, and I wanted to try something out different for you guys, so I gave these another chance, and today they didn't bother me. I really like them. I wore them all day. Now I'm going in and I'm doing my contour. I have been absolutely obsessed with this blush by MAC called the Soft Meow. However, it is discontinued, but I have been so obsessed with it lately. Another shade or another blush that you can use that is very similar to this one is the shade Blanc. And that one just has a little bit more of a pink tone to it. But I am going in and I am contouring everywhere. You really want to take the time and make sure you blend your contour out. I do go in and really blend back and forth everywhere until you really can't see any lines. I also really love the color that this gives me, so it kind of almost bronzes my face at the same time. Now I'm doing the sides of my nose as usual, and just like I always say, if this is not for you, it's not for you. Now I'm going in and I am doing my blush. I am using the shade Gingerly by MAC. This is just a very warm, coppery, peachy blush, so anything that you have is going to work. And this is that brush that you just see me using to apply my blush with was my very last Morphe brush that I had purchased, and I love that one too. Now I am doing my bottom lash line, and I am basically keeping this liner even with the top liner. I am stopping it where the top liner stops. So I am going in with the first or the darkest shade that we used on our eye, and that is Wedge, and I am just really tight lining my lashes with that, and then I do go in with a little bit of Cork and blend that out. Now I just went in and did a small coat of mascara on my bottom lashes. I always feel that that's absolutely necessary. And after that, I started highlighting my brow bone, and I am using the shade Mylar to do that with. Mylar is a little bit lighter than Blanc type, but it just kind of has more of a satin finish. It's not frosty, but it's not too matte. Now I'm going in and I am doing my highlight. I am using my Becca highlighter in the shade Moonstone on any fan brush, and I am just basically highlighting the peaks of my cheekbones. I do a little bit above my eyebrows, down the center of my face, basically everywhere as always. Like I always say, my skin is so dry, and right now I've been between the weather and me being so sick, my skin hates me right now. It's just so dry. Like the second I wash it, as soon as I dry it off, it feels like tight. I feel so bad for my skin right now. After that, you're just going to go in with any red lip liner. I used one by CoverGirl and completely fill in your lips. And then right over top of that, you're going to be using the shade Lady Danger. This is a MAC lipstick, and it is a matte. It's not, a satin finish or a glossy finish. It's going to give you a very matte finish. So with this look, I like a matte finish. Usually I like a glossy lip. You can go in and pair this with a gloss, or you can even do another shade of lipstick with this. It's totally up to you. Then, as always, you're going to set everything. I used just a setting spray by L'Oreal. And after that, you are finished. Thank you guys so much for watching. I absolutely love this look. I hope that you do as well. And I will see you guys in my next video.